Fashion is not just about style, it's about expressing who you are. And today on Beyond HerStory, we are thrilled to welcome Varshini Guptha, a dynamic fashion designer and NIFT Bengaluru alumna whose journey in fashion was kindled by her mother's artistic talents. Varshini is the visionary behind House of Varssh, a brand that celebrates uniqueness of each individual through personalized fashion. And House of Varssh stands out in the fashion industry by emphasizing bespoke tailoring that honors the diversity of Indian body types and skin tones, moving away from the one-size-fits-all approach. Committed to sustainability, Varshini ensures that every piece not only showcases exquisite craftsmanship, but also embodies environmental responsibility and support for skilled artisans. Let's get into this conversation and know more about her fashion journey. Welcome, Varshini, to Beyond HerStory. It's such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much.
We've had your story on the Wednesday feature.
It was lovely.
And we definitely want to know more about your stint in fashion and how it all started. So maybe we can start with the questions.
Of course, please.
So I just came to understand that you got the first rank while getting into NIFT.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing actually. And I would like to know, what is it that got you interested in fashion?
To be honest, it was 3 of us friends who decided during our 8th class that let's become fashion designers. Okay. Well, I am a designer today, but they're in biotech field.
Okay. So 2 of them went into a completely different direction and you pursued it.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there anything more that actually attracted you to fashion? Okay, just a discussion maybe, yeah. But is there anything else that attracted you towards fashion?
So I would always say it's my mother.
Okay.
I have been looking at her doing things like embroidery or be it art. She had created a lot of things out of shells, pistachio shells, and
wow.
a lot of those things.
Yeah.
So it was always like my house is full of art.
Okay,
and
nice.
It started all the peak from there, probably seeing as a kid, as from the childhood and everything else, and went up to here now.
You have a degree now from NIFT.
Yes.
So did that actually help you in your fashion industry and your experience?
Yeah, I could add a lot more to it, as in when I did diploma in fashion designing, all I could get was a very base, which is very, very important for a designer.
Okay.
Be it technical side of textiles or the pattern making or the cutting, all of this. But NIFT gave it a vision of complete designing, how to put it out as a designer. What's the role actually is done by a designer for getting a garment out or getting a design out is based by NIFT.
Okay, so basically the entire process is what maybe...
So when we say process, right, we see a lot of things like people will think she's studying in fashion college, they wear heels, glam up and walk all day, have fun. Truly, it's complete opposite. I don't remember sleeping for days.
Okay.
It was all, I survived on power naps, coffees, and anything that contains caffeine to keep us up and running.
Okay.
We used to trouble our printer and all of these people 6:30 in the morning because they open by 7.
Okay.
Which means we have to wake them up. We go to their stores for printing outs, boards, and a lot of things that we need to present, prepare. And the whole night was all about preparations. Okay. And the redos, oh my god, I can't even tell you how many redos that was thrown at us. I think at that point I hated all my lecturers, but today I love them even more.
So it has basically helped you in the fashion industry, right?
Very, very much.
Okay, that's good to know actually. Because, there are a lot of things where, even engineering, if you consider, right? You do the course, but then you never know how much you're going to actually apply in real life. So it's really good to know that it's a useful thing. So based on all these things, how would you define fashion?
I think it's personal statement. Not everybody, a lot of people say fashion is not for me, style is not for me.
Yeah.
It's truly not that way. It's actually, if you go back and look at my pictures, let's say from 2010 when I was a kid and all of this, we can never change our body types though.
Yeah.
Okay. But I've seen that complete drastic change as a designer because I started understanding my body type.
Yeah.
What looks best on me. This is out of the understanding that is important to each person to style and wear.
Okay.
And being in the field, it just gave me a plus upper hand to do things very happily and fun.
Okay.
Though I have pieces from, let's say, 2009, 10, 12, I still wear them, I still carry them. You just need to have staples to put together.
Yeah.
It's not about brands or clothes, stylish. No, it's just how you put it.
Okay.
How you carry it is all it counts.
Okay, that's good to know. And yeah, I think I've learned this the hard way, after so many podcasts and interviews and talking to people like you. I think that's what even I have understood. So, Varshini, what is the type of fashion that you like to work with?
Simple, bridal.
Bridal, okay.
Yes. I think, even as a kid, all I know is the multiple emotions a bride goes through. The things that most interest me was how a woman actually prepares from her childhood to the go until she gets married. She has this dream of wearing a beautiful lehenga, beautiful certain color sari.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure even if they don't want to get married, they would have thought about how should I get married.
Okay.
So this is something which inspired me so very much, which felt like what I can add to this.
Okay.
And this is where I come in. And I'm a bridal specialist myself. In bridal, we all think it's just blouse, lehenga.
Correct.
The options is 100 times more than what we think.
Okay.
And now that the occasions are also extremely different from before, like we do cocktail nights,
Correct.
we do different kinds of haldi parties,
Sangeet.
we do sangeet, we do so many things.
Correct.
I don't know how many new traditions have walked in.
True.
And quite recent trend is that we didn't ever have bridal veils.
Oh, okay, that's come in, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's a pickup through Western, and now that is a trend happening where brides want to wear that veil and walk down. You're wearing a beautiful silk sari for sure, but on top of that, there's again a veil.
Oh,
yeah. So
this is something I didn't know about. So there's a lot to learn for me, I think, in the fashion world.
Trust me, even I'm learning today.
Yeah. So, Varshini, you have more than a decade of experience, and I'm sure you would have worked with plenty photographers, models, and I hear that you've done something for the Tollywood.
Yeah.
So maybe you can just tell us more about it.
Sure. So, to be honest, when I was studying in NIFT itself, I've done a lot of collaboration photo shoots with multiple models, photographers, actors, public speakers, and all of them, where I used to help them build their complete portfolio ideas, put together certain things, how they should look, what they can carry for their events. I've been suggesting a lot of actors or public speakers to be specific note on their clothing. We have done wardrobe analysis, giving them things like, okay, if you're putting things together, what is the event and how can we help you?
Okay.
So this is I've been doing probably since, no doubt, almost around, I was in way before NIFT diploma. Even then,
Yeah.
it has given me immense way of working with a lot of people.
Yeah.
It pushes you through to go to a lot of photographers,
Correct.
videographers. We all think they both are same. No, they are not, and they're two different people.
Okay.
Covering a photograph is about stillness, ensuring that whole look is put together in that one frame and all of this.
Okay.
But videography works more on the motion and etc., taking the details, making it quite understood and all of this. So models, though, of course, we'll have a lot of friends doing that, and we love to. I've always loved to help them.
Okay.
At certain note, they would come starting their portfolio,
Okay.
and up until preparing for their whole what kind of looks from their own wardrobes. I don't even go far for shopping, all of this.
Okay.
At certain things, we'll need a little bit, but I don't want to bombard their pockets.
Yeah, I think that's a nice thought you have and concern, which is very important because I think it's always better to build the wardrobe also slowly rather than go for everything, right?
I think building wardrobe is something you should work with a lot of staples and multiple items.
Yeah.
Putting it together is the main form of styling, basically.
Yeah.
That I think a lot of people can do. But quite recently, not recently, but at a certain point after my Tollywood experience, I understood there is something called color analysis, etc. What suits your tone, undertone, skin tone. your complexion, they are multiple different things.
Yeah, I know.
So I always say everybody can wear all the colors.
Okay.
It's just different shades and tones.
Okay, that's nice to know.
So when we say I worked in Tollywood, it was my privilege, and I had the most thanking towards my HOD, who ensured that I don't get a job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, I'm a strong head,
Okay.
and I used to put my opinions out without thinking second time.
Mm.
Though it was never because it was meant for me and it was standing out for somebody else. She ensured I'd never get a job.
Okay.
Right? Campus offered a very good salary. Been offered the top of my class, top in the NIFT, very beautiful offers. But when I got to know why I'm not offered, I was sort of derailed. I felt very hurt.
Yeah.
The efforts that was put in doing those things was questionable to me suddenly, that what wrong have I done that you've done this to me?
Okay.
You know. But then a friend of mine approached and she was like, you finished NIFT, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm finished. And she's like, I have a movie upcoming. Would you like to be assistant designer? And only for 2 months, not more.
Yeah.
But guess what? I was there for 8 months. I handled 2 movies in that frame.
Wow.
Post that, I stayed for almost 2-3 months, and we did a lot of ad shoots, building portfolios for CEOs, a lot of things. Some have gone aired, some don't go.
Yeah.
Depends on the company, the production house, and everything else. Both my movies have come out. One is Kalki.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it is Dr. Rajshekhar's movie.
Yeah.
I was doing the end-to-end of it.
Okay.
So basically, when I joined in is when the pre-production phase of the movie started. We were told that read the script, you will understand the characters, build the characters. So that is what even today I implement in my wardrobe upgrade for a client.
Okay.
It's like a director is sitting in front of me, narrating the story, telling me who the character is, how he is, his personality, and all the professional things that he has to do in the movie, whatever role he is playing, all of these things. Along with that, I'll have script with me, which will give me the dialogues, the way they express. Being imaginative is beautiful even more.
Yeah.
When I started thinking of putting the wardrobe upgrades, that's the first and foremost thing that came to me also.
Okay.
This is my base. I think I've been blessed with getting perfect bases.
Okay.
First, my mother throwing me get into fashion.
Yeah.
To getting that movie opportunity.
Yeah.
God has been very graceful on me.
Yeah. They say, right, that some things don't happen because there are better things to happen.
Yeah, I have been the testification of it completely by now. And anybody says if something is going wrong, I would say wait for the beautiful outcome.
Yeah. So Varshini, you spoke briefly about bridal clothing.
Yeah.
So I would like to know, what does House of Varssh focus on? Is it bridal clothing, and what are the other things that you do in House of Varssh?
So when we talk House of Varssh, this I started on the base note of this is basically the COVID baby.
Okay.
Though I had a dream of something else altogether, House of Varssh came along as if it was meant to exist in the world.
Okay.
Basically, when the COVID hit happened, all of us, I'm pretty sure, we spent 1 month happily taking our beautiful breaks of life, all of this. I'm still connected with a lot of artisans I have worked with. They are weavers, embroiderers, tailor masters. They're all the artisans who matter to give what we design.
Okay.
Even if I will design the best of it, I will not be able to give you unless I have this team of men.
Okay.
So
Understood.
they're the ones who showed me what it means as fashion and how they are struggling.
Okay.
Like, for example, in our industry, they are not paid fair.
Okay.
Most of the times, a very simple example is a weaver takes his, let's say, 3 weeks of time, weaves a sari, and the price of the sari is, let's say, 50,000, which costed around 8,000 for the threads,
Okay.
the zaris, the weaving, the payment given to him, and let's say 1,000 profit he's keeping and giving it at 9,000. What happened to the rest of it? People are being quite unfair on this note.
Okay.
This is where I wanted to start something
Okay.
where these artisans are also paid on a good note.
Okay.
Also, that we could change a lot of things.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of people telling me, I don't want my son to become this or daughter to carry on the lineage.
Okay.
India's culture is the first thing that we say will pass on our lineage,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
By roots, we are being tucked away completely. Even my logo talks about it, which I see it as a life or a tree of life, where we have roots and the plant. Imagine cutting down the roots. Are you staying still with the plant? Is it going to live? This is where my change towards fashion came into the life of existence for House of Varssh.
Okay. That's a beautiful thought. And you said it's a COVID baby, so it's now nearly 4 years?
3 years now.
3 years. Okay. So what is your main focus?
So when we say bridals, you can come get us for your entire family, be it the bride, bridegroom, mother, father. You have a sister who just had a baby. We can design for everybody.
When I approach you as a customer, what is the main focus that you look at?
I would want to welcome people to say, you come in, let us know what is your occasion and we'll help you.
Okay.
Rather than telling you can only come to us for bridals, you can only come to us for simple day-to-day clothes, or it's your formal occasion. I would put it as, you come to us, tell me your occasion, we'll make it for you.
Okay, that's nice.
We'll also do like trial photo shoots with them, making them see the types of ways that they can wear.
Okay, nice.
I don't remember how many ways I've worn this jacket myself.
Okay.
It can be with this t-shirt, it can be with a dress, it can be just with a long dress, or be it with a pant and a shirt. So you make your designs the way you want.
Correct.
Right? Just ensure you're doing formals, stay at the formals. You're doing semi-casuals, do the casuals, and you don't cross more than that requirement. That will keep you grounded.
Okay.
So there are a lot of ways to put it together. You can wear it to a party. Just carry the right pieces.
Right. I think that's very interesting, and that's why they say, the expert knows the best.
We have a store in Lulu Mall, and we are right opposite to Lulu Hypermarket. We are the display partners over there, and you can always come in to check with us what all options are available. It's our display store, so you'll be able to get to see all the designer clothes that we have custom designed for the House of Varssh. That would be one way to start the conversation, and then we can continue further from there for all your bridal orders. You can let us know what you would like to get, and we can design it for you.
So Varshini, being in the fashion, I'm sure you'll get all kinds of customers.
Oh yeah.
Because, I have also approached a lot of them, and I know sometimes I can be very aggressive and, put my thoughts on them. So how do you face or how do you manage your customers?
So, I have had broad across type of clients. Also, let's say the person is not present in front of me because I serve globally.
Okay.
We do online analysis. We understand their body type by taking their body measurements, by having a look at the body and asking them to do certain things to make us understand what is their comfortable way of wearing clothes.
Okay.
The first and foremost concentration has always been the fit and the comfort.
Okay.
Let's say I've made a beautiful dress, but it is pricking you. Would you like to wear it?
Definitely not.
So I ensure that the very first note is always on the comfort of the client.
Okay.
No matter whether it is infants or whether it is the old person or somebody in teens. I've had very picky clients who have said even if the thread pricks me, I will ensure that you will keep it.
Okay.
But I've also heard the same client telling me, I've been the happiest wearing this dress.
Nice.
So this is where the whole first journey comes for me. Then comes the specialization that we do, which is according to body type and complexion, which we just spoke about. Right? So when we say body type, everybody knows there is a triangle, inverted triangle, hourglass, rectangle, square, etc., etc., etc. But there are sub-unders with that.
Okay.
Around 40 to 20 to 40% is apple and other body types in India.
Okay.
And the rest 60 to 65% or 70% stays on the end of pear body.
Okay.
I have understood there are minimum of 22 sub body types under these main body types.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. Simple, when I put it together, is me and my sister are pair body.
Okay.
She's just 1 inch taller than me,
Okay.
well being the second sibling.
I know, I can understand. Same here.
When we see the clothes, she doesn't look the same the way I look.
Yeah.
Because my pair body shape is completely different from her pair body shape.
Okay.
This is where the specialization that we do comes in.
Okay.
And I ensure that when the clients wear the clothes and they are walking out of that room, or let's say the house, they should be like, I'm owning the world right now.
That's awesome. I think that's very important because, like you said, presentation plays a very important role.
Yes.
And I think people are understanding that more now. And I'm sure, when people hear such things, they would be, looking forward to these kind of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
When it comes to color analysis, I've understood this. There are 8 seasons that is explained into it.
Okay.
Basic 4 seasons, which is summer, winter, autumn, and rainy seasons. But there are subtones which really matters in these undertones.
Okay.
And it will give the real nature out. I'm pretty sure a lot must have seen on the Instagram how to find it on ChatGPT,
True.
how to find the color tone. You can do all of that. When you're going shopping, you can probably pick the color. But your body type also matters a lot.
Yeah, understood. It's a combination of a lot of things rather than just one.
It's just one aspect. A lot of people are thinking doing color analysis will make them invincible now. They can make their wardrobe perfect. I don't think that's true.
Okay.
Reason being, I have seen a lot of clients walking into us telling I took this color analysis. Still my wardrobe is feeling little, I feel it's not perfect.
Yeah.
And I would like to up my game because I am certain this and this. I'm holding a position.
Yeah.
I'm a principal in the college. I'm a CEO of a company. I'm a socialpreneur. I am the face of some brand. All of these things will make it even more the impact on the person's look.
Okay.
That is where I come into the picture to be it helping you to grab the piece off the shelf. There are clients who have asked me to help in a ready-made section.
Okay.
Rather than customization. Though I'm a custom designer, I also handle as a stylist.
Okay.
This is where the difference comes in, and I can't beat guests, right?
True.
So I do that.
Yeah. Okay. So Varshini, one question I must ask you. What is your favorite trend in the fashion?
I hate trends.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me why.
I know this question is this answer is very different to a lot of people. Okay, let's say 2010 to 15, net was a trend.
Okay.
Right? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people bought all these trending clothes.
Okay.
Then what happened to it?
Must be in the wardrobe.
Yeah, exactly my point. So I would say make your pieces which are lifelines and classics rather than going on trends.
Okay.
Fast fashion is the first reason we faced COVID. I would say that. I don't know how the world perceives it. One of the basic mantras of House of Varssh is also do not do fast fashion.
Okay.
Even when we are building portfolios for clients or when we are doing their complete wardrobe analysis, there is a complete section called wardrobe upgrade.
Okay.
I would always ensure that they have greater, good quality, very good done pieces rather than having extra too many pieces.
Okay. It's been beautiful listening to your journey on how it started to where you are currently, and I'm sure House of Varssh is going to only grow from here.
Thank you so much.
So it was a wonderful conversation. Thank you for joining us today, and all the best to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me over and giving me such beautiful opportunity to let know my story to the whole world. Today digital is the world and you're making me go through that.
So thank you so much.